What's up, guys? It's Sam, aka Major Chaos, coming at you with the deck profile. Today we'll be I'll be doing a profile on Great Nature, Polaris specifically, and this deck's a lot of fun. Sort of renewed my love for the game and gave me a fresh perspective, which I needed. So we have our starter here, Blackboard Parrot. You can move into the soul to give one of your Great Nature units. If it's retired at the end phase, you can draw a card. So, draw power. Next, I guess we'll move into the grade 1s here. Play just 3 Cable Sheep, because 3 Perfect Guards is good for aggro decks. For me, for what I play, 3 is enough for me. So 3 Cable Sheep. I play 4 grade 1 Hamster. His skill is whenever he's put the drop zone at the end phase, you can counterblast 1 and add a copy of him to your hand. So if you combine him and the Parrot and another one of my grade 1s, you can use his skill to thin your deck out and get a copy of himself, and then draw cards on top of that. So he helps you plus your hand. So for him, I play. This may be a little odd for some people, but this is a Polaris build, so I play 3 TikTok Flamingo. Has a similar skill to Parrot and one of my other grade 1s, where whenever it's placed on rearguard circle, you choose another one of your rearguards, and it gets, whenever it's put in the drop zone at the end of the turn, unflip a damage, which is really very useful. He pretty much clones Armed Instructor Bison's skill for a grade 1, also a 7k body, which is good. So 3 of him, and then probably the card that makes Great Nature the way it is. You may ask why I only play 3. I just feel 3 is enough. I've seen some people play 4, but 3 is enough for my build. Because I played TikTok Flamingos, I felt like I needed to split the space for draw power and whatnot and aggro. He has the same skill essentially as Parrot. Whenever he's put on the rearguard circle, one of my units, Great Nature units, if he's put into the drop zone on the turn, draw a card, which it combos with the hamsters. So, and then just 2 8k vanillas because I have space. Because if you put it behind Polaris, it's a 21k attacking column, which is pretty good for Vanguard. Forces out those 2 to 3 cards out of the hand, and it's a good card. I would play more if I had space, but that's our grade 1 lineup. Next we have our grade 2 lamp. I'm only playing 2 Binoculus Tigers because I don't have a third. I would be playing 3, but this is one of your combo pieces for the deck. Whenever it attacks the Vanguard, it does not have to hit. One of your rear guards gets +4 and retires to the end phase, so it dopes up a unit. Generally, you want to dope up the hamsters because you can plus off their skills and thin your deck out at the same time, which increases the likelihood of you hitting triggers. So 2 of him. Like I said, I'm hoping to get a third in the near future here. I play 3 Compass Line. What I really wanted to focus on for my grade 2 lamp was Retire Engine. I needed some reliable cards that could retire things, and be useful for me. Compass Line skill is at the beginning of the end phase, choose another of your rear guards and retire it. So he synergizes with Binoculus Tiger and Parrot and Duckbill and TikTok. And also he's great to restand with Polaris for 15k standalone attacker. So 3 Compass Line. I play only 3 Pencil Knight Hamster. It's the grade 2 version of the grade 1 that whenever it's put in the drop zone at the end phase, counterblast 1, search your deck for another copy of himself, add to hand. Like I said, this thins your deck out, and most of the time you're going to have it doped up with something so you can get pluses off of it. Even if you're using this effect as is, you're not really losing anything. You're breaking even, but with draw effects and unflip effects, you're plussing, which is good. And then I play 3 Geograph Giant. Probably going to cut one whenever I get into the Binoculus Tiger because he's very good. 10k body. Nice to have the big beaters in this deck. It's what you need in the deck. So those are our grade 2s. I think it's 11 grade 2s. And we play our grade 3 lineup here. We have 3 of the main boss main ride of the deck. Polaris, Battler of the Twin Brush. His skill is When he attacks Vanguard, let him break 4, counterblast 2. Stand one of your Great Nature rear guards and he gets plus 4k until end of turn. Also, he gets plus 3 when he attacks Vanguard, which means he can hit cross range by himself. I'd only really recommend playing him at the end of the game, like when you're trying to make your big pushes. I have gotten his effect off 3 times a game, and he just creates a lot of pressure, which is the reason I like the deck. So 3 Polaris. I play 1 Leopold for like a mid-game early ride because it's a skill whenever he attacks. You can give one of your units plus 4 and dope it up. So it's like a big brother for Binoculus. It's a good card. So just 1. It's not bad to ride at the end of the game. I mean, it's good. It has deuces. So 1 Leopold. And we play 3 staple Great Nature card, Magnet Croc, 12k Vanguard attacker. You can really abuse the shit out of this with Binoculus and Leopold and Polaris. I mean, anything that dopes up. 16k standalone attacker was just too good. This has put my opponent in precarious positions quite a few times. So those are the great 3s. I play 7. I used to play 8, but I'm playing 7 at the moment. Let me show you my triggers, and then I'll show you some combos or field presence setups you would want for the deck. Play 4 heals because in this meta you're suicidal if you don't play 4 heals. So 4 Dictionary Goat. Play 4 Triangle Cobra and 2 Ruler Chameleon. 6 crits because you want to keep the damage high and pressure on your opponent. And then we play 4 the best card Great Nature has. Eraser Alpaca, stand triggers, and 2 Alarm Chickens. When this card shows up, you generally win, even if it's on a damage check or drive check. It's just too good. Whenever this card shows up, you win. Alright, so let's get I guess ideal field setup and show you how the deck works. So we have Polaris here. Just put Parrot back here. Binoculus Tiger. Magnet Croc. Let's put that there. Ideally. Have a Duck Bill. Yeah. So ideally, you have 7k boosters and 8k boosters behind your units to make 16 plus columns, which is good for the deck. But ideally, how I would attack with the deck, I would attack with the following. This attacks Vanguard for 16, which is still enough to draw a guard, but mainly you're using it for the skill to give plus 4 here. Some people like to attack with this alone at the Vanguard for a 16k because Polaris, whenever he attacks, will restand and takes the luck out of the equation. I generally attack boosted though, but then you'll attack with Polaris, activate Limit Break, counterblast 2, stand him. So by himself he's a 20k, and then on top of that, if you hit triggers and criticals and like that, this is going to be really tough for your opponent to guard. Generally, this is swinging for 16 plus final, which is pretty good. But like I said, I generally attack with this boosted first before I restand it with Polaris, because if I hit that stand trigger, it's even that much harder to guard again because they already wasted so much hand guarding the first attack. But that's my Great Nature deck profile. Really enjoying it. I'm excited to see future support in BT13. It'll be interesting to see what we get. And leave a like if you enjoyed this video or learned something from it. I'm always looking for suggestions, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like I said, really fun deck, and appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.